Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you for taking the time to support the channel. Back with a new Mythic rank standard best of one Magic the Gathering deck. Ooh, woo. We're going to break down the deck list, talk about the strategies and synergies held within, demonstrating this within our gameplay footage against the best decks and players in the world right now. Of course, we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and our beloved pack opening. So don't go anywhere. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to help support. You can also become a YouTube member for access to exclusive goodies. Now let's take a look at the new deck. Here we are. It is the Jund Saga Storm, a unique build that I'm actually really liking. We're building the deck around a new card, All Will Be One. If you're unfamiliar with this, it is a 5-mana enchantment. Whenever you put one or more counters on a permanent or player, All Will Be One deals that much damage to target opponent, creature and opponent controls, or planeswalker and opponent controls. This is a phenomenal card. It is non-legendary, so we can stack it. And then building around it, we have the ability to proliferate within the new set, which is phenomenal. And instead of going with planeswalkers, which I think we see a lot with All Will Be One, we're taking the Saga route as lore counters are going to trigger All Will Be One. Many of the enchantment sagas will also provide +1/+1 counters to your creature base, triggering All Will Be One even further, which is exciting. So let's take a look at some of the cards we are running to fulfill that. Of course, we will be proliferating within the deck to push through our enchantments, those lore counters, really quick so we can play them and flip them. AO River. Bloated Contaminator is going to help us do that for 3 mana. Again, a non-legendary that we can stack. Very cool. It's a 4/4 with Trample and Toxic 1. Whenever Bloated Contaminator deals combat damage to a player, proliferate. And again, we're going to have like 6 permanents in play with counters on them, proliferating. And then, that All Will Be One is going to just deal the rest of the damage that we need. And it's really cool that the Contaminator has Trample. So it's probably going to get some damage through. And then, All Will Be One is going to pop off, as well as turbo pushing through our sagas. Okay, so that's kind of what the entirety of the deck is. We do have some removal in the build as well to make sure that we can consistently achieve this goal. Doubling down. It's going to be Hitsugu Consumes All, an enchantment that really didn't see play at all in Standard, and I'm happy to showcase it for you today for 3 mana. When it enters play, destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less. Treasures, Power Stones, token creatures, Venerated Rot Priests, the list goes on and on. There's a lot of aggro out and about right now, and this can help, slow them down a little bit. We also see a lot of decks bringing things back from the grave. Well, not anymore, because we'll be exiling all graveyards, making it a fair fight. And then finally, exiling Hitsugu's as the Saga, bringing it back transformed as the Vessel. This is a 3/3 with Trample, and whenever it deals damage, put a +1/+1 counter on it. We like those counters because we're going to be proliferating, right? Plus, those counters trigger All Will Be One. And then if we've dealt 10 damage to our opponents this turn with the Vessel, they're going to lose the game. You just straight up win. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and it's actually not that hard to get this Vessel out and growing in the deck because there's bigger threats for them to deal with, which is pretty cool. And at the end of the day, you are playing it to clean up their 1/1s and exile the graveyards. That creature that grows and wins the game is just bonus material. So All Will Be One can just go absolutely crazy with Jugen Defends the Temple, and more so Remnant of the Rising Star. Again, another saga that will transform into the creature. When you play it, create a 1/1 that can tap for an additional forest, helping us ramp in to All Will Be One, okay? Then we can put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 2 creatures that we control. That's phenomenal to just distribute them, so when we do proliferate, they grow each turn. And then, like I said, All Will Be One will trigger off those as well. And then finally, exile, transform into the Rising Star. This is a 2/2 with flying. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under our control, we may pay X. When we do, put X +1/+1 counters on that creature. So again, not only is our creature going to be, pretty fat with a pH, but X counters, X damage through all will be one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But wait, there's more, because as long as we control 5 or more modified creatures, the Rising Star gets +5/+5 and has trample itself, which is really good for our damage output, having a 7/7 with trample in play. Oakley Dokley. We have Teachings of the Kirin here. Saga that transforms, milling 3 cards, creating a 1/1, putting a +1/+1 counter on creature we control, and then finally, the Kirin Touched Oroki is a 1/1 that whenever it attacks, it can either make a 1/1 or distribute a +1/+1 counter to a creature you control, depending on whether you exile a non-land card, non-creature card or not. So the non-creature is going to get you that +1 counter. That's basically all you need to remember, because that's what we're hunting for. And then you can distribute that counter wherever. Keep in mind, we want 5 permanents with counter for the Rising Star. Tribute to Hirobi, 2 mana enchantment. For the first 2 triggers, you're going to give your opponent a 1/1 rat token. And then when we transform the Echo, we gain control of all rat tokens. Very good. It's a 3/3 with flying and haste, and whenever we attack with it, we can sack a creature to draw a card. Not too shabby, may I add. Keep in note, when those rats come into play on your battlefield from your opponents, it's going to trigger the Rising Star, allowing you to distribute additional +1/+1 counters to them, which is really, really quite nice. We will also be proliferating the Menace counter from the Biting Palm Ninja for 3. It has ninjutsu, which is pretty cool because we can actually bounce back to our hand one of the enchantments, right? Whether it be a tribute, a teaching, a hitsugu, a defends the temple, whatever it happens to be. If we so choose, we can bounce that back to our hand to replay it as the enchantment to get through those lore counters again, which is super exciting. So that opens up some more triggers on All Will Be One and additional value generated from that card. We can also, like I said, proliferate that Menace counter and then start attacking and removing one every turn after we've proliferated once to just hard exile cards from our opponent's hand. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a Menace counter. When you do, that player reveals their hand and you choose a non-land card from it. Exile that card. Just get out of here, farewell, you're done. And just doing that every turn is ungodly. Very, very good. Aside from that, it's a lot of the removal that I was talking about. Drown in Ichor is nice. Doubling his removal and a proliferate. Target creature gets -4/-4 until the end of turn. Proliferate for 2 at instant speed. Our last proliferate comes in the form of Thirsting Roots for 1 at sorcery. Either proliferating or searching our library for basic land. 3-color deck. It's nice to just grab that land to make sure that you're playing out consistently. More removal through Abrade, destroying artifact. Go for the Throat, destroying non-artifact. Abrade does 3 damage to target creature as well. The Edict, sacrificing either a non-token creature, a token creature, or a planeswalker for 2 at instant speed. And that's it. That's the entirety of the deck. We have a Mire, we have a Crucible. The Crucible is very nice if you have the Echo out for additional sacrifice/draws. Who Endures here, as well as some dual lands for consistency's sake. Just having a ton of fun with the Jund Saga Storm for a unique build around All Will Be One. I hope you enjoy. Let's slice some matches. Don't go anywhere, because we're going to tear open this pack after that. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member as well. Let's go. Going first, going to get my roots nice and thirsty here, looking for the 3rd land. Bezbor with a mulligan. I guess they don't like their second hand either, because they're sitting here looking at it. We're going to keep it. We are in tapped. Grabbing a red source here. All will be one. I got you. Contaminator on 3. You dare me to do it? You dare me to do it, doggy? Do you think they have indestructible for 1? Let's see. Lorraine's Escape for 1. I think it gives it indestructible, doesn't it? Ha ha ha! Boom! Gotcha! So that's a good start, and a great use for Hitsugu. Alright, alright, alright. Jawbone Duelist. With a Contaminator in play. We're going to leave it alone for now. You know, it's not great, but I'd like to take it. But I also want to double cast. Both all will be ones in deck, so you know, rushing towards the temple as well. I think we've got just good blockage here. No attacks. I don't think, anyways. Still no land. Wow, that sucks. Let's play the temple. Make the 1/1. Yes. Then we attack for 4. This should get through. Beautiful. We proliferate. That's going to push us through the second phase of the temple and the poison counter. Contaminator up, voice up. They both have trample. Perfect benefactors. That's the right word, right? No, I'm not questioning myself. Should just let it rip. You guys would have not even thought of a second time. You know, I just don't care. You can apply your 2 poison counters. That's fine. Just don't play an Annex. Another Hive. Interesting. Transforming here, which is phenomenal. Land out. All will be 1 active. Meow. Hit for a casual 9 damage. Good game. So, definitely not a bad start. Removal's dead. But building into this temple is not shabby, and that's going to fix our mana base. Thank you for the follow. They will remove the mana base. And we'll have nothing. We still need that black source. But the sooner we get this temple out, the better. I would love to proliferate the temple right away. Loaded Contaminator is a go. Counterspell number 1. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Wandering Emperor at the ready. No? The power suit? Alright, now you're interesting. I have no idea what this is, but I can't wait. The second counterspell. Beautiful. And then, obviously, it's a Wandering Emperor. It has to be. Light Pause, Emperor's Voice. Close. Hammer Hand. For haste. And then they grab a combat research as well for ward. And then there is a Radiant Grace for +1 and Vigilance. Unfortunately, Shoulder's Edict, it does not need a target. Especially if you only have one creature. My friends, you do get to draw, which is good. Play a creature, you gotta play a creature for 1. That would save you, and it can't be a token. You know what would be cool? Is to just dunk on all of those with the Hitsugu. We get this treasure as well. Leave them light pause. Like, I'm so tempted, but I don't want to leave them light pause. That's really bad, right? Let's force the sacrifice. Maybe they phase it out. No. So our creatures enter tapped. Like I care. We'll grab a land here, though. Second black source, please. 1 swamp. It enters play this turn. 3 cards left in their hand. We're at 15 life. Let's get this temple out. I think it's the ropers that play on their phone, maybe. Because it's a lot easier to close your phone than it is your computer. Oh, we just mailed our best card off the top. I am such a dangalo. Let's hit for 2 and turn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My bad. That's pretty funny. Even without an opponent, HGG still manages to beat himself. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is fun. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. If you ever wanted to know how to report someone, settings, report a bug, capture log after your match is complete. I know it's tempting to do it now, but wait until your match is done. Then contact support. What's your problem? Player conduct or report conduct. Then you're going to sign into your Wizards account, submit your log, and add another tally to the naughty board. Going first, pretty nice land. Teachings on 2. Because we drew Hitsugu, I'm going to tribute first. And we can dunk on rats if we so choose. Oh, never mind. Let's pass over and turn. Hold up our removal. Attempt Thalia. It goes through. Down to 16. No cast, that's interesting. We take our rats back here. Land out. Take our attack. Sack the rat for a draw. Contaminator, pretty cool. Hit for 3. It's in play. We can double Saga next turn with a Proliferate, which do I hope to God is good. Or we freaking take the turn off. Attempt all will be 1. If they counter it, we attack. If not, pretty selective. It's a Wandering Emperor for sure, dude. Still taking the draw. Unless they exile our token, and then we don't get to sack it, but, you know, I think I'd be okay with that. We'll sack the token. Take our draw, which is a very good card for us. Resurrected, killing our Echo, I'd assume. Hitting the Contaminator instead, interesting. So we get that damage through with an additional draw. They are at 14. Oh, Thalia fudges us up real good here. I don't mind resetting my enchantment. That's pretty cool. Land out. Let's kill the Cathar. Now we can kill Thalia. With all will be 1. Make a rat again. We love the rats, baby. And let's get that temple in right after this. Some of the damage. We'll send it into their person. We mill, make a token, which can block and protect our health points. Scared of Farewell. Missionary brings back Thalia. Could also bring back Brutal Cathar. Thalia enters this turn as well. Taking 4 damage to 9. You can't tell me what to do. 1 damage to Thalia. Another damage to their person. I don't know how many more we have. Make another rat. Land out. Temple out for 1 more. And then I guess we're big chillin' for now. We chump block and then hit Sugu. Taking Thalia back again. Oh, interesting. Okay. Exiling our 2/2? Yeah, that's not bad. Hit for 4 to 5. They're up to 12. Take our turn. Did I do that in the wrong order? I messed that up. Why am I always messing that up? My bad. Give me my rats back. I should put one on each side. I don't think you can get it at all. I could be wrong here, but attack first. Sack the rat. Or keep this for a defender. Alright, let's create a 1-1. Go up top. And pretend that that is good. No attacks, we're defending. So you definitely don't want them to resolve first. But then if they resolve last, I don't think that works either. I think it's because it's like a phase transfer. Maybe one day I'll figure out this game. Complex deck to play as far as your stack order goes. Naming a braid we don't have. It seems like a clean hit. Down to 3. Thank you for the follow. Another tribute. Okay, so Jugin's on the bottom, so let's see if these counters from the top can go to the bottom. Good game. I guess we won't get to see. Dang it! Going first. Nice land. Pretty decent removal. Gorge, Swamp Ridge. I will go for it. Maybe we can save Consumes All. Patchwork is a go. 2 mana value. Artifact as well. Sacrifice non-token. Actually, we have 3 mana. We could target it. Right? It's Ward 1 or Ward 2? Oh, it's Ward 2. Never mind. Never mind. So let's just force the sacrifice there. 3 land, 2 rats to 17. We now transform. Let's attempt the hit. Sack the rat. Draw the card. Hit for damage. We've played a land this turn. Here's a secondary tribute. Past turn, we hold up removal. Rat hits for 1 to 16. We create a second rat. Land out. Double attack, sack the rat. Land in hand. We love it. End turn. We could sacrifice both rats next turn. Might Stone killing my Echo or drawing cards. What do you think? Might kill the Echo. Nope. Drawing 2 cards. Before they do that, I'm gonna dunk on this so they can't like on the stack cast a Bank Buster, you know, whatever it happens to be, right? With that mana. And now to their attackers, we go down to 14. They're tapped out. A little bit scared of a farewell. I'm gonna be totally honest here. We will double draw. And now we will Palm Bite in and take the Farewell, resitting our rat draw. Boom, boom. Oh, absolutely, Bill. What you got over here? No field wipe for you, sorry. Land tapped, tribute out. Pretty decent. We like that, don't we? Sentry is active. Rat down to 13. Okay. Land out. This is an artifact, which sucks. We're going to clean up the rats. And go in wide. Sacrificing one of the tokens for the draw. They block the 3/3. We still get in for 4. Pretty decent. 4, 5, 6, 7 available mana. Steel Seraph has life gain. Ooh. That's scary. We're down to 11 as well. Keep that in check. We exile their grave. We transform into a 3/3 with haste, which is formidable. Land out. Teachings for another card to sack. Oof, those are good mills. We're all in. We're sacking these tokens for draws. Ayo, River. Hello. Yes! And that's why drawing cards is such a powerful mechanic. You know? Just get to that answer. Find lethal a little bit earlier. And we've seen the deck blow really nicely here. Our opponent is playing first, putting us on the draw. Ridge, Forest, Veil. Go for the throat. Contaminator. Ninja, Hitsugu. Let's play. We should definitely remove that. Playing the teaching is tempting, of course, but not gonna pan out for us here. They're playing Bant, green, white, and blue. Restoration will draw for a basic plains, then shuffle. I really do enjoy that card. Bloated Contaminator out. They will be discarding from their hand, and if they do, they bring something with mana value 2 or less back, which I assume is the Naturalist. Reducing the cost of their enchantments by 1. Very good play. We're going to get that graveyard eventually. Just not quite yet. Rushing into All Will Be One. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Naturalist in play. Here comes a 4-drop, Hollowed Haunting. No, another Naturalist. Into a Plains, into Love Song of Day and Night. You and target opponent each draw 2 cards. Well, thank you very much. Founding the Third Path. Okay, you are wilding out here, brother. Free casting from their hand. Do they... Whoa! Bringing the Generous Visitor back. So this is a very exciting deck, chat. An original deck that's popping. That is, like, good. Plus they proliferate, which is one of my favorite things to do with a natural restoration, is the Third Path and Jace. So this is a mill deck. That was a massive turn, by the way. So let's destroy everything. Your bird. We should save this proliferate. Still gonna attack. Will you double block? Taking that restoration for sure, right? I mean, it's just not something we can leave there, unfortunately. Consumes all. It's going to take the tokens. It's going to take this visitor. We're still at 20 life, which isn't great. They're going to bring back the Love Song, I'd assume, or the Restoration. Maybe even possibly Jace. Choice is theirs. It appears to be the Love Song. Of course, it is reduced. The Naturalists are at 4 apiece, taking 9 damage. They're going to draw more here. That's very good. Nice removal in hand. You're wild. We have to dunk on these Naturalists. And the field. The audacity. Big hit. Graveyards are gone, which is actually a massive help for us, let's be serious. Take out the token. They draw. Alright, we get rid of their audacity as well. Let's bring out the Hitsugu. Take the grave again. We're still in a lot of trouble, don't get me wrong. But it's a start. They still have a big hand. Getting into their grave does help. I don't want to get into their hand as well. That Naturalist is massive and can probably just smash us for lethal. Visitor out, 3 left in hand. Hitting for 4, confirmed to 5. Jace is going to plus on us. -3. And the Living Lore. Nice curve out. And for 4 to 5, no blocks. Dang, dude. He's all on transport. So the thing is, if we attack, we're dead. Mill, make a token. Maybe the Contaminator would have been better. Get the summoning sickness off it. They're 33 life, though. I think this is just going to be Gamezos. Put it on the flyer, right? Delore can grab back the song again. That'll be the third time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands in a row we just milled. Phenomenal. Very cool. Vessel gets neutered. Oh, big hit. Let's take out that naturalist. If we can. They might have protection. Clinging to life, of course. Pure Legend. Very good. It's a cool deck. Right, now they're going to continue to draw. Almost unbelievable how well this has worked out for them. Like the 37 life is no joke either. I mean, they went first. We've been playing off the backside literally the entire game. Flip the Kirans. Save these to proliferate on top of all will be 1 for 7 mana. I don't even know if that's going to be enough damage. I want to attack, but it's really hard. Proliferate 4 times. So 2 from the roots, 2 from the Kirans. That should allow us to have dealt 10 damage to them, unless they're blocking. Okay. We have 3 life. Unless they exile the vessel. That might be good. Three life's all you need, right? Oh, don't mind. Like, oh, that would actually really hurt. Jace plus on my vessel again. They're milling themselves. That is interesting. They have brilliant restoration. Be cool if I could exile their graveyard right now. Could you imagine? And the crowd goes wild. The audacity. Is that lethal? I'm forced to block with the vessel. No, no, no. And then another 2 counters. This is good. They're doing it. They're doing it. Really? Forcing a super unfavorable block. Dang. Good for you, bro. So if we block with 6, we're still taking 4. And this is attacks or blocks? Just attacks. Now that is sad. Down to 1. It's a good deck. Very aggro for them. and they draw as well. Why not play another card? You've played 10,000 cards here. It's a phenomenal deck. I'm really impressed. And I have no doubt that that's an answer. Yep. Sucks that these are sorcery speed. Then they're gonna block. No, I don't think the Contaminator, yeah. Which is the one we... yeah. That's a good block here. We do get 2 Proliferate, which isn't as much as we'd like. We'll kill this. And then I guess they still have lethal, because it's only 1. Great game. Our opponent goes first. We have not a bad hand here. The Roots always protects us from any bad land if it's there. Grab that mountain. And just like that, everything's fixed up. A Braid active on 2. Contaminator on 3 into a counterspell. Or classic removal. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, hello, hello. Make disappear. Turn 4 shield rid. They wish. Jace is cool. -5. -2.
Flesh will
or +1 like a champion. They're going for the mill. They are going for the mill.
and your entire mind unravels.
Temple. That allows us to play All Will Be One. Never mind. 3 cards in hand. Secondary Jace for 4, mill for 15 takes us down to 18 cards. Wow. They might just draw. Nope.
Nothing could be more vulnerable than you.
17 after the draw. No land. Like a goddamn fool. Well, I guess we milled them all, and now, you know, we're just helping them out, which is pretty sad. A 3rd Jace for lethal. Good game. Why wouldn't it be? That's hysterical. Good land, slow hand. It's quite alright. Removal on 2. Contaminator on 3. We might have too much removal. Too much. 2 mana removal. Destroy the bird. Contaminator out Biting Palm, Ninja out, Proliferate, and then we start removing the counters. The king is pretty good with this rat tribute. No blocks, I kind of need it. You do have vigilance though, which is frustrating. Maybe we just take it. Take a turn off. It's the warden that threatens us, so it's the warden that we take. Now we get damage through the first poison counter, which will be nice to proliferate at a very minimum. I'd love that fourth land to double drop, but if not, I understand. Kappa Tech Wrecker, hit for 2 to 14. So that Death Touch stops us from our beloved attack, and, well, I'm going to be honest, there's still no land here. Pretty brutal. Ninja out. Pass turn. The Bloated Contaminator is an integral piece of our strategy. Ideally, we'll double proliferate on these Kurans. Or even the tributes. Okay, that is, that's a problem. Houston, we have a problem. What do you think they take? Keeping the Death Touch is really nice, but keeping the king is probably best. And I cannot stand that Broker's Ascendancy. So if you want to trade with my Bloated Contaminator, it is all yours. Yep. Okay, what can't we kill? We can kill it all. Fourth land, Illuminator, +1 counter. No problem. Why in the world would you spend my Black Source? Oh, it's 3 mana. We have to spend a 2 mana, so it has to be the teaching. What do you mean it's 3 mana? Is the mill? Oh, our all will be 1. That is sad. And then we're going to dunk on the double strike. Proliferate our teaching. Put counters on the creatures. Hit for 4. Let's draw our 5th land so we can double play with the temple. It's a really good draw engine. We should be able to bash through it, though. I doubt they're removing the shield for a draw. They'd be better off to remove the +1 counters that they accumulate. You may cast spells from the top of your library by removing a counter from another creature that you control, in addition to paying its other costs. Temple out. Let's give them our rats. The rats will power up and we'll take them back. No attack. Maybe. Oh, they have a 2-drop on top. Nice. Okay, so this makes a token, and they have brokers out, which is great. So we were in trouble. We need to kill that enchantment. We should probably spread the counters, I guess, at some point as well. Oh, we Miller. Oh no. Land out because the rat comes over. No attack, and they can just free cast from their library now. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. They even get to scry. Getting rid of that land, most likely. Ay caramba. The rats get through, so does the flyer. Be Rudel. Yeah, it's just a couple of turns until they outpace us. No blocks here. Hit for 9 damage. Sorry, 8 damage. They're going to destroy our tribute. That would be smart. Okay. It's a really good card against us. Basically wins the match. Paying 3. And then, well, it looks like we're dead. Especially since we left the rats and then they killed our Kirin. Not Kirin, the tribute, sorry. Oh! Get wrecked. Good game. I mean, I guess we block. I don't think we're getting very far, though. On 1 life with this field. They can kill the enchantment again. Let's just scoop up. Opponent goes first, as, you know, they love to do. They're in tapped, which I love when they do. In tapped again, interesting. Tribute to Hirobi. Enjoy the Ritz. Three life and a land. For 1 to 19. Bully for you. Second rat is up for them. Do we want to wipe them? Give them 2 more damage? Don't think we need to draw. So I say clean house. And then we're free to cast these other tokens underneath of it. Like, on top of it, I guess. Also getting a pretty sweet proliferate here. Make our 1/1. Blast their token. Flip Hitsugu. Teaching. We'll push up Hitsugu. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. I thought we had to switch it. You don't know me. Sit for 4. I will definitely sacrifice this creature for a draw. I think that's a great idea. So leave that order the way it is. For some reason, I thought earlier we did it in that reverse order and it still didn't do it. I'll pay more attention next time. It's a brand new deck. I literally just made this deck and I'm kind of behind on content. So it's just like, watch me learn a new deck. Here it is. That's why I love this game. Every day I can sit down and just like, you know what? I'm going to try to make something new. Oh, wow. That cost them 1 mana.
I won't quit until Kamigawa is safe. I'll handle
This is fine. We'll just have them sacrifice it. I can't attack at all. That's brutal. May I interest you in some more rats? Get the temple out before we get those rats back, and then we can power them up. Which I don't think will work, because the temple's coming out after. I'll take the damage, I don't care. Yep. Please don't counter me. Please don't counter my spell. Get negated, dude. Slam in. +1/+1 counter. Take Kaido. Counter on us. And decline the sacrifice. They block with the writ. Take 4. Down to 15. Okay. Gaining 4 life, drawing a card. A secondary leyline on the Echo. Not too shabby. So we get the rat back, which takes their target. They're just tapping for fun, I guess. We get the token. I'm going to sacrifice the token. That is awesome. +1 counter. We take the path. We put it on the Death's Whale. We sack the token. We draw a card. I'm gonna ninja in on the Kieran. Look at their hand. Exile something with the removal of the Death Touch. Holy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? They don't have their second black source. Wow. Temple in play. Dang, dude. Do not play a black source. There it is. It is tapped. We get 1 turn. Definitely, right? They block the 3/3. No, they just get the trade. That's fair. Down to 4. I wish I had that counter. We'll double defend. In case they do drag out, which I'm expecting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's their 7th. They might grand unify us. No, it's a drag down. This needs to resolve first. So give me the creature. And the way it works is you don't get the counters. That's phenomenal. I will indeed pay 4. Oops. And that's going to get it through their Atraxia. Right? It's a big hit. It's a massive hit. Luckily, they're tapped out, even with the land being played. Negate, Union, go for the throat, another drag, Kiki Jiki. Whoa. I'm going to decline these as well. I would like to put 1 on each of them, but it's hard not to push this to 8. They're forced to block. Down to 3, up to 10 with a poison counter. We proliferate our other contaminator to a 9/9. Oh, what was I thinking? We seen go for the throat. I definitely should have spread it out. It wouldn't have mattered anyways. Oh, no. I mean, this is pretty good for us. We should have just taken the turn off and played it, I guess. As long as they don't get a commie again. Or more ley line bindings. We get their token. We get 1 damage to their person. Getting that token's pretty cool, I guess. I'm gonna exile that graveyard just in case, you know. Two more damage through because the poison counter is one that gets proliferated as well as the saga. And then we take the graves. And maybe that just gets us a little closer. Again, we're definitely still worried about a few things here. Soul of Windgrace, ladies and gentlemen. Not shabby. Wandering Emperor, pretty cool too. Making the token main phase.
To me.
We need a big draw, baby. It's actually not too shabby. Damage to their person. Defends the temple out for an additional damage. Oh, it's a cut down. Could be worse. I would like to put 2 counters out, but putting 1 out is still good as well. Oh! They get the ley line, which takes all will be 1. Oh! Nice. Top deck, dude. What a legend. Take all will be 1. Dang it. So close. Yet so far away.
We must protect the people.
Hit for 5. We go up. Unfortunately, our all will be 1 is gone. Where are you, all will be 1? I need you. They have just another in hand, right? So good game and all. If I had all will be 1 out, we would be smashing right now. No attacks. Making the dinos. I mean, they're not quite dinosaurs. I like to imagine that they are.
Remember your training.
Conduit of Worlds. Smack me upside the head for 8. Ten, I guess. Wow. It'd be cool if we got this up to 10 damage somehow, miraculously off the top. And got it through their defenders as well, not just drawing a land. Good game. We tried, we tried. Opponent going first. Pretty good land. We have turn 2 with removal. Looking for our 3rd drop. Interesting. Now that's going to be bounced. We're never actually going to get it. 2 of them? Whoa, 5 damage. Mono red. Doing mono red things. The 3/3 is a decent blocker. Etching is a 1 drop for Hitsugu, if we're still lucky. Removal on the token. At least it's absorbing damage. Hit for 6 to 8. Oh my gosh. This is still a match somehow. kill etching. I would love to get more than this, and you know, it's potentially 7 damage with a land. Double Ronin Lightning Strike for 7. Double Ronin Play with Fire gets them to 6. Yikes. Ooh. Spear gets them to 5. Down to 3, I'm sure there's lethal in hand. Goodness gracious. Exiling their graveyard. Transforming. Ninja out solely as a blocker. We're probably still just dead. Reinforced Ronin. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, another. Cool, 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 cool. Remove the Kieran. Attack for lethal. Not quite. That's still a big hit. It's too bad the Kieran doesn't trigger on block as well. Can't give them anything. We have blockers up. Well, let's actually take a card. I think we take the reunion, actually, because that could result in 2 cards. They probably just get a damage spell. Down to 1, baby. Let's go. This gets discarded. And then they draw 1 more damage. We can't sit here. We take the card. It's a land. We cannot take it. The monk acts as an emergency blocker. Damage spell, they win. We're hitting for 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's so close. Thrill takes the draw. Do they get it? Good game. In fact, they do. Woof. Okay, so there is definitely something here. You can make an argument, I believe, that Hitsugu hinders your deck because of your tokens that we do make. With that being said, I think we did a pretty good job at utilizing those tokens before anything happened to them. And at the end of the day, you know, you really should be playing the Hirobi, for example, the Kieran, maybe a little bit later on, while we already have the Contaminator out, some other Proliferate at the ready. So they're not just sitting there, right? Our opponents don't get the rats for 2 turns because we play it. Boom, boom, double Proliferate, they're ours, right? So, you know, that's kind of how it goes. And it's more to do, I think, with your sequencing than the cards themselves, right? So that's kind of what I have to say about it. I like it. But I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. And again, the new videos have the misplay list. And don't forget to timestamp all my misplays, because Lord knows there was plenty of them in this deck. It's a pretty complicated deck with all those triggers. It would be fun for best of 3 tournament play, I feel like. Let's tear open this beautiful Phyrexia pack, and we have an art card here. Who knows what that card is? I should, but I do not. It is a Gold Warden's Gambit. Let me know in the comments if you knew that just by its art. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Come here, camera, camera, camera. Forest in focus. Full art, which is nice. The Splitter. Your Elephant Helm. Gold Warden. Hey, was that it? I don't think so. Forge Hammer, Centurion. The Kuldotha Cackler. I should probably pronounce these all, hey? The Blazing Crescendo. Necrosquito. I think we've got a couple of those here in the summertime. The Rib Skiff. Unique name. Unctus Retrofitter. That's a pretty funny name, too. My 15th alt art Sinew Dancer. I feel like we get one of those in every single pack. It's ridiculous. Big money, no whammies. The Sea Chrome Coast, which is actually probably one of the better cards we could have pulled here. That is unique. Oh, this isn't a commander card? This is just a card I've never played with. The Phyrexian Atlas for 3. Add mana of any color corrupted. Oh, they'll lose life as well. That's a cool card, actually. Like, I like the art. It's a nice one to have as a holographic, I guess. What's even better, I believe, at least dollar-wise, in comparison to most of the cards we pulled, is the rare lands, usually fetching a pretty nice penny. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have an absolute magical day. Of course, if I can help, hit me up on the Discord. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also become a YouTube member for access to those exclusive Sunday streams for members only. We'll see you soon in the next.